Hey, good day everyone. So today we're going to be doing a hike. So we're back in Nova Scotia now. We just got back a couple weeks ago there from a trip to Kentucky, Illinois, and Indiana. So if you haven't checked those out, what I'll do is I'll just put a link up top and I'll get you to start from the beginning. It's a really good little series. We went to some interesting places. So today we are at the Blue Mountain Trail. As you can probably tell if you look behind me, it's at the end of a cul-de-sac. Now I did see a small sign here because I'm going to show you the trail, and it doesn't really look like a trail, and it was really weird because we had to go through a series of little subdivisions, which is really weird because this is a really big park. So maybe there's something we're missing. Maybe there's a big place to park somewhere else. But this is where our GPS brought us. But here's the little part of the trailhead to start with. So that's it. This is the trailhead that we found, and it's just a little tiny path. There's the car. This is a little tiny path at the end of this cul-de-sac. So we don't know why it's like this. Obviously, it's not a very popular trail, or like I said, if it is a popular trail, then we are definitely missing something, as that's the only entrance. Excuse me, ma'am. What are you doing? I think we're on the hiking course.
Yeah, but there is two kinds.
Oh boy. Okay.
And this is birch, called to Blue Mountain.
Okay.
This is Blue Mountain. But here is the top. So we are kind of middle.
Oh, okay. So we just gotta kind of cut in until the actual trail.
Oh, we are cheating.
Well, are we really cheating though if this is the way it brought us? So I have noticed already that it's going to be fairly buggy. Like there's been stuff flying around my head the whole time. So as you can see, we are on a legit trail.
But not from beginning.
But not from the beginning maybe. But look, it does have the yellow ties on the tree. Can you mark on our map where we're at so we can get back this way? Can you put like a little GPS point? And then maybe we'll do a second one when we get to the trail intersection so we know where we need to turn off again. So there's a pro tip, people. If you have access to Google Maps or another map device and you're able to plot GPS coordinates, drop them down in cases like this where you need to be able to find the trail or find where you're parked again. Is that you making fires?
Oh yeah, I stayed last night.
Maybe it's that bear family you want me to live with.
Yes, we have bear family.
How are those bugs?
Another family. Which way?
What do you mean which way? The way,
no sign.
the way of the trail. We shall go the way of the trail. It says we are now standing in the middle of a proposed 4-lane highway.
Okay.
So basically I want to turn this into a road, like an actual road.
Okay.
So you could drive your car on it.
Huh?
Yeah, they want to make it into a road.
Here?
A highway, yeah.
Really?
It's not going to be a trail anymore.
So it's gonna happen? They already decided? Or?
No, it's proposed. So they've
Okay.
brought forth the idea, but it hasn't been decided on.
Also, it might be disappear.
Yeah. So we have made it to the intersection. So we just came from the path behind me, and then immediately in front of me there's a path that goes this way. So most people would have come from this direction and kind of went that way. So once again, what we're going to do is we're going to put a little point on our map so that when we get here, well actually it's handy that this sign is here. We should be able to see that and know the turn here. But just in case we're not really paying attention, we can put a little mark on our map and know that once we get close to there, we're going to turn and follow this trail back.
This way, please.
Oh, we got to go this way.
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
You have the map, not me.
Yeah, but we are climbing the mountain. Why we have to going down?
Oh. I don't know. I just told everybody the exact opposite of the truth then.
Okay. You are wrong.
Sorry, everybody. Lying to you. What's that? Use that? Okay. It seems a bit extreme to have this rope.
I don't think that tree can't.
Here we go.
Oh no!
Whew. Maybe it's to help you get down instead
Or
of up.
hook it.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way. Oh,
Oh, somebody.
I hear people.
Okay.
That means we're getting close to the top.
Oh, I guess so.
See, the beauty is we've had this whole trail to ourselves, not a single person, which is fantastic when you're hiking. But now we're going to have to join the rest of the general population. Okay, so we have made it to the top, and it was very soon after we broke off from the other trail. I'd say the whole thing took, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 minutes. Well, Connie, what are your thoughts on the trail?
I want to try.
Just a bunch of yeah, she transforms into a cat.
Hey!
What are your thoughts on the trail, Connie?
Sounds like I'm hungry cat.
Yeah, maybe you're angry because the camera's too far. Let's move it closer. All right, Connie, what are your thoughts on the trail?
It was very short course because we shortcut. Shortcut?
Yeah, but how much of a shortcut was it, though?
Like half trail.
Okay, so what do you think of the view from the top?
Yeah, it was nice.
I think it's junk.
What?
I think this is a terrible view.
Okay, so you hate this trail.
I wouldn't do this trail again. Trails themselves are fine. View from the top is slightly disappointing.
Oh, you're here.
I don't know. A little disappointed by the trail.
Yeah, but see the water side.
Yeah.
So now you blame me.
Yes, this is all your fault. You put everything up here and it's crap. Why didn't you design this park better?
I don't know. I just came Halifax last year, so
Oh,
1 year is not enough time for planning.
Not going to use the rope on the way down? So you use the rope the exact opposite that you put on the way up. So you go down backward. These flies. You know who I blame? I blame Jamesy Boy Experiment, because we just watched the video where he got eaten by a whole bunch of horse flies or deer flies or whatever they were. You know what, Adam? I blame you on this. Alright, so we're back on the way down now, and I just want to ask you guys, have you ever been on a trail where you get to the top and you're disappointed? We are kind of having this conversation.
Watch out.
Yeah, there's a giant hole here. Okay. We're kind of having this conversation when we were sitting at the top about how I was okay with being disappointed at the view, but, you know, Akane was a little disappointed that I was disappointed in the view, because, you know, I don't know, I guess I'm the person who knows or realizes that not every hike's going to be absolutely beautiful, or it's not going to be what you were hoping. So just comment below if you've ever had a trail where you've gone to and you went to the top and you're like, oh, well, that was nothing special. Because for me, this is one of those trails for me. The trail, now let me erase that a little bit. The trail itself is nice. View from the top, meh. So one person I know for sure who's had disappointment when they got to the top was Josiah. So I know he's watching this, so, you know, YouTube Josiah Martin, he does fantastic videos. But there was one, he was in Hawaii, and him and a buddy went up to the top of the mountain to go watch sunrise, I think it was, guys. Anyway, got to the top. It was completely clouded over. Couldn't get anything. So I know what happens. Because have you noticed that these markers are all slightly different? We are not following the yellow ones. Why is that?
Yeah, but we are still going to the...
We're going the right way still? Okay. I believe you.
I told you we're gonna stay all night here.
We might be. I don't recognize any of this. I actually don't recognize any of this. So do we need to go back?
No, we can through here, like a bear.
And back we go.
Oh.
Let's reconnect with our actual trail. Alright, so we have made it back. Connie, quick, what time is it?
3.
3. Oh, so okay, so we took about 2 hours.
No, 1 hour.
What time did we get here?
I think around 2.
Oh, okay. So it took about 1 hour to do the entirety of the hike there, back, and sit for a little bit. So it's not too long of a hike. So if you like the video, hit the thumbs up. I see there I have a small group of people who consistently dislike my videos. So if you're one of those people, continue disliking the videos. If you think it's garbage, I guess dislike the videos. But hopefully a lot of you will like the videos, so continue hitting those thumbs up. So if you guys are new to the channel, I just want to say welcome. I hope you like seeing this sort of stuff. This is what I do. So I hope to see you all in the next video. Until then, take care.